Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Today is Monday and I'm getting ready to go. Actually, I've got to get my stitches taken out of where I had my implant put in this morning. And I'm going to go run some errands and go get some, hopefully go get some Sophie B, some of those bralettes for my store. But I had a question yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday, on my blog, or maybe it was sent to my email. Anyway, it was Amanda, and she asked a question that I get a lot. And this is a problem that I used to have really bad. And so I thought I would just do a video on it, and because I think there's probably other people out there that could benefit from this. And she was talking about raccoon marks under her eyes, where mascara runs up under her eyes. And it seems like no matter what you do, you know, what mascara you try, within an hour you have dark places up under your eyes. And I have in the past, year or so, I think basically from being on YouTube and trying so many different products, I think I have figured out what was causing mine. So I thought I would let you know, and maybe you could help yours too. The first thing that I think really helped me is, for years and years, I used one of those Lancome, I used Lancome Bifacil, or I would get Neutrogena or Clinique, any of those makeup removers that is the oil and water looking, the kind that you have to shake, and that's what I would use to take off my makeup. Now, I really don't like those anymore. I feel like they leave a film on your eyelashes. And a lot of people say, well, they condition your eyelashes, but I really never felt that way. I felt like as soon as I stopped using that, I don't know, I felt like my makeup lasted better. And I really think that was one of the main culprits of my mascara running. So what I use now is this, which is the Bioderma. This is a little bottle that Sandy sent me from France, but I also bought the big ones. I believe I bought mine off of either Amazon or eBay. You can look for it, and it's just the Bioderma Creolene H2O solution. I don't know how that's pronounced. Micellar, I guess is how you would pronounce it. But I will try to find a link. I'll try to find the link that I think I bought it from Amazon, and if I can, I'll put the link down below. I love this stuff. Brooke uses it also. It takes off all of my makeup. I don't use waterproof mascara, but I do put a lot of mascara on, and I really like this, and I feel like it really rinses clean. It doesn't leave any like oily residue or anything like that. Another thing I think that a lot of people do that causes that is they're using too oily of an eye cream in the mornings. Now, if you're going to use a heavy eye cream that's very emollient or has any oil base to it, I would use that at night. And then that way it absorbs well, and then you're not putting makeup over it, and then in the morning you can kind of wash that off clean. What I've been using at night, and I've been loving it, is this that Amy sent me, and it's the Revision Retinol Eye Repair Intensive Anti-Age Serum. And you can see, I'll put some on my hand, it is like an oil. And I have been using it, but it rubs in really well. I've been using it under my eyes, on my crow's feet, and just what's left on my finger, I've been running across my eyelid because I figure that could use it too. And she said she uses it on hers. And so you can see it's kind of an oily product, but it really absorbs. And then in the morning, I've been using the Ultra Correction Line Repair. I like this and the Lift. I think I like the Lift a little bit better. I just had some samples that I had gotten, and Amy sent me some samples too. But I really like the Chanel eye creams for the morning, even better than the Bobbi Brown or the SkinCeuticals. There were several that I was liking, and the Dior. This just seems to absorb better, and it just seems like the first thing that I use is always going to be my Giorgio Armani Master Corrector. I use number 1, and I put that on, not long after. A lot of times I'll put this on, put my sunscreen on, I'll take Will to school, and then when I come back is when I put my makeup on. So it's had a good hour probably to absorb. and I just really like it. So I've had samples, I haven't had to buy any, but I really do like this. And another question I get a lot is, you know, which do you like, the Giorgio Armani Corrector or the Clé de Peau or the Clinique or Hourglass, several of the different concealers that I use. I have to have both. To me, they're just two different things. The Giorgio Armani is a color corrector, and when I put that on, that colors or corrects any darkness I have in that little, what are we going to call it? It's like a trench or a valley to me, but that little indentation I have right here, and that just corrects that and it brightens it. And then when the concealer is the very last thing that I put on, and that just kind of brightens, and it's just the two together. I would not give up either one of them. So I can't pick between the two. Now, if you ask me to pick between the Clinique Airbrush, the Jane Iredale, the Hourglass, you know, or the Clé de Peau, those are all my favorite concealers. I really like all of them. Today I have on the Clé de Peau, and a lot of times it's the first one that I see in my drawer, to be honest with you. I really like the Clé de Peau. It is one of the drier ones. So if you have, but it is the most opaque. So it's kind of like a catch-22. You have the best coverage, but yet you have the most chance of creasing or looking cakey underneath your eyes. So I would just keep trying. That Airbrush concealer by Clinique is really, really good, and it has good coverage, it's brightening, and it doesn't seem to cake up. So I really like that one. Okay, so the last tip that I can tell you has worked for me is this. I love this mascara for my bottom lashes, and it is the Urban Decay Super Curling Mascara. And I don't use it for that, but I just tried this, and I really liked the way the wand, see how it's curled, but it's not too curled or too arched. It just fits my bottom lashes perfectly, and it does not run. Now, I don't like this. I mean, I like it okay, but it's not my favorite to use for my top lashes. I don't even use it on my top lashes. I just use this on the bottom. And I've really enjoyed getting these little $9 tubes at Ulta, because then I just feel like I can keep a fresh one, you know, without spending a lot of money. And I just like it. And it's easy to find in my little mascara basket. I just like this little one, and it's just easy for you guys to try. I just really like this. It's a good mascara to give a try. So I hope that Amanda, will help you a little bit. I think the main thing to try first is the eye makeup remover. Try to stop using any of them that have an oily after feel, or just any oily base at all. And even if it says oil free, it still has some kind of silicone or something in it that's giving it that oily slip, you know. And try to use a less emollient eye cream in the morning and see if that works for you. So I hope that helps, and I'm going to do a quick outfit of the day and let you go enjoy the beginning of your week. I'll be right back. I have on just one of those camp type button-ups that I got last year at Express, and this year they just don't have the same kind. I've gone a couple of times and looked, and they're not the same style, so I haven't gotten any more. I just love the way they rolled up, and I love the shearing. It just makes them a little bit more casual. And then I have on the Joe's jeans, tribal jeans that I showed you guys the other day, and no belt because I don't need one. And I just love, let me show you how high these come up. They come up, you know, I don't know if they're considered mid-rise or high-rise, but I love them because they, you know, come up to my waist. And so let me show you the rest. The pants. So you can see they're considered high waters, but I think they're just a little bit cropped. And so instead of rolling them today, since I was going to wear these shoes, which are the Stuart Weitzman Alex wedges, I thought these went well with the look of the tribal pants or whatever. So I didn't roll them up. I just left them like they were. And these shoes are just, I wore them yesterday to church, and they are just so comfortable. I love them. To me, they're worth it. But and then this is my regular handbag, the Balenciaga Classic City Black. And so this is just my regular outfit for today. So for accessories, I have on this, which I love, which is the Jenny Bird Dionysus, I believe is how you pronounce it, pendant and ring. And this is a size 7. And I don't know if it was this one or the lion ring. Somebody asked me how heavy it was. It is a heavier ring, just like you know, most big statement rings, but you can see it fits so snug and flush. It's not uncomfortable. So, and then these are the bracelets that my friend Anne-Marie made me last year. She made me 2 sets, and I love these, and I thought they went perfectly with this look. And so I'm thinking maybe I can trade or work out something where I can get some of her bracelet sets on my store. I'm going to message her today, or if Anne-Marie, if you're watching this, I would love to get some of these, and because I think everybody would love these sets. They're just beautiful. And let's see, my Fossil Champagne watch. This is the new Leah Lena I showed you, and I thought it had a snap, but it actually is one of those pull-through type button things. But see, it's just perfect for a day like today when I just want something, and it doesn't really have anything on it. It's just simple. And wedding ring, this nail polish is one actually from last year. It's funny, it was dark this morning, and last night we went to bed before I could paint my fingernails. I had just put the base coat on, so this morning I get up about 5:30 because I like to do some stuff before I get everybody up. And so in the dark, I reached in my nail polish, and I thought I was picking up a green one, like a Kelly green polish that I got last year. I can't remember the name of it, but there's a new one out by Revlon called Posh that I really like. And I didn't get it because I think it's real close to this one. But so I pulled it out, and I pulled out the wrong one. It ended up being this one, which is Revlon Modern Grace. And I just love these blue, periwinkle blue colors. And so I went ahead and put it on instead of trying, I didn't want to wake John up by going in there again. So that's that. And today I put on Bond number 9 Fire Island, kick off the summertime, and it just smells so good. It's just like the beach. It's just like summer in a bottle. And I think that's it. What else? Seems like I had something else to tell you guys. Goodness, I hope to get this week. I've got just all kinds of appointments and meetings and stuff like that. And I hope to get more silhouettes, more of the Sophie B, and just a bunch more. I've got a bunch of fun stuff that I'm going to put on my blog, and I've just really enjoyed doing that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and hopefully maybe I'll see you tomorrow or the next day. Bye-bye.